Okay, this is Rainy Day Guitar. I'm Dana. Welcome. Today I'm going to teach you Choose the Right. I have a version of this on YouTube, and I had promised some people that I would show you how to play this. So this is going on rainydayguitar.com under the spiritual tab. This is a great song for anybody who's wanting to help their kids or their teenagers, or just help a friend make good choices when things are, you know, maybe they're having a hard time making a good choice. So it's a great way to kind of feel that spirit, listen to that inner voice inside you, or the Holy Ghost if that's what you believe it works. It works for just about any religion here. So, okay, so let me show you how to play this. All right, so we're going to start. Now, you don't have to start with capo. I usually don't play with the capo, but I'm usually singing alto. Tonight I'm going to try to sing the soprano, but an octave lower, so I'm capoing up a little bit higher because I can't reach the soprano normally, and the soprano here is just out of my reach. But anyway, it's not going to be pretty. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm trying to sing soprano, and I usually sing alto. So, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and that's the important part. So we're going to start with our fingers on a D, okay? And you're going to go, let me just show you the beginning of it. Choose the right when a choice is placed before you. Okay, so that's kind of how this is going to go. So let me break that down for you. Okay, so you're going to put your fingers on a D. You're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, and on 1 I have the tall man lifted. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 1 hit. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 hit. That's the hammer on. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 hit, 2, 3, 4. Then you repeat it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1 hit, 2, 3, 4. And then you start singing. Okay, so then you go. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pluck them all at the same time, and then I'm hitting D. So I'm hitting pluck, fourth, your fourth string, choose, and then I pinch I pinch 1 and 2 on the 3rd fret, and then take my tall man on the 3rd string, 4th fret. So basically what this is that's a bottom half of a bar G, but you don't have to do the whole thing. So now I'm plucking again, 1, 2, 3, and then I hit 4, and then I go up to the 5th fret, and the 5th fret 1st string, 6th fret 3rd string, and 7th fret 2nd string. So basically you've got a D minor position, but you're up on the 5th fret. Okay, and then I go 4 and 1 at the same time, then 2, 3. So 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so so here's how it sounds so far. Choose the right when okay, so let me put that with the intro, okay? Choose the right when okay? Then you're going to go to a regular G, and I'm just going to go choices placed B. So bass 3, twins 3. Now I'm going to basically have that be my main pick, okay? Choices placed B, and then you go to a D for you. Oh, by the way, if you want to print off the words and the chords and the little descant that's in this version, it's all right there, okay? So when a choice is placed before you, rainydayguitar.com. Forgot to tell you where you can go to print that. Sorry about that. Okay, then you go to an A, and let's see, this is really low for me, but I need it low so I can reach the notes that are coming later in the course, okay? And let's see, in the right, and then you go to an A7, Holy Spirit, and then go to a D again and do that hammer-on thing, the intro, guides, then you repeat the first verse actually, and its light is for G, ever shining o'er you. That's a D, then an A. When in the right shore. Now lift your middle finger, and that gives you an A7. Heart kind. This is too low for me, but I need it this low so I can reach the high notes. Finds. It's not very pretty, sorry. Finds. And you repeat the intro right there with the hammer on. Okay, then you go to a G. Choose the right. Now you're going to do a D major 7th, which is 1, 2, and 3 pinched, where you can put all fingers, but most of us just pinch it. And then you're going to do choose the right. And I kind of have a little jazzy version of my voice instead of going choose the right, which you could do, but I like to jazz it up a little bit. Choose the right. It's a little jazzy. You couldn't really sing it at sacrament meeting, but you could sing it in Relief Society, or Young Women's, or Primary, or just about any other place where the guitar is allowed. It's not allowed in sacrament, so the jazzy version's okay just about anywhere else, okay? And then you're going to go to an A, let wisdom, then lift your middle finger, give me an A7th, mark the D, way, now you're going to do the same beginning intro with the hammer on, way before, and the second voice, and this really has to be sung with bare minimum 2 voices. It's not going to work very well the way I'm doing it, but I'm going to show you how to do it at least, and then you can go to the YouTube version and watch it done with more than multiple voices, okay? So what the second voice is going to do when that person goes, the way before, that person goes, the way before, sorry, and they kind of follow the guitar, the way before. So I'm going to kind of back up, and I'm going to stop singing on the part you know and come in on the second person's voice, okay? So it goes, let wisdom mark the let me try that again. Let wisdom mark the way before. And they sing right on top of the person singing the main part, okay? Then you go to a G major 7th, which is a G7th. So 6, 5, and 1 on the 1st fret down here, but now you're going to take that pointer finger and you're going to move him up to the 2nd fret, okay? That is a G major 7th, not a G7th, not a G, it's a G major 7th, okay? You're going to sing the next part. In its light, oh, and then I go back to a D major 7th. Choose the right and guide, A will bless you, a 7th ever. Okay, so let me take you through that part from the beginning, okay? From the very beginning. Choose the right when a choice is placed before you. In the right, the Holy Spirit guides. Lifted my A7 too soon, but that's okay. And its light is forever shining o'er you. When in the right your heart confides. Choose the right, choose the right. Let wisdom mark the way before. In its light, oh, choose the right, and God will bless you ever, always, always. Okay, so this is where it changes from the hymn book, okay? So that last person sings, God will bless you evermore. Well, more. Yeah, the picking changes. So you've actually had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose the right when a choice. It's actually been 4, 4. Now we're going to go to a 3, 4, which is kind of fun. So we're going to go, always, always listen to this still small voice. So that's person 1, okay? And so they're going to sing that right on top of more. So, and God will bless you ever. Always, always listen to the still small voice. And the first voice singing more needs to hold it out for at least about a third of the way while that descant person comes and sings on top of them. So you got person 1 singing here, person 2 singing here, person 3 singing here, and person 4 singing here. Obviously, it works with 3 voices. You can split up, and it can work with 2 voices. You just go 1, 2, 1, 2. You can't do it with 1 voice. I'm going to try it. It's not going to work. You're going to see that because I'm going to run out of air. You have to breathe in between, and there's no breath because you're singing a little bit and then someone else comes and so then you breathe in, then you sing a little bit more and then you breathe in. Anyway, doesn't work with 1 voice, but you can see it on YouTube and you can see how it works. But this is the guitar tutorial, not the singing tutorial, but it still kind of helps. Okay, so that second person singing on top is going to go, always, always listen to the still small voice. And then the second person goes, hail. Now you switch to, the guitar goes to a B minor. It's actually a B minor 7th. I need to change that on the music here. In case I didn't show you this, print this off at rainydayguitar.com. Okay, and it's got the words here. Okay, so this is a B minor. Okay, don't hit 6. And and then let go of your pinky, and that's a B minor 7, but we don't need the 4th string because we're not playing it, so I just grab it like this. Okay, so you've gone, always, always listen to the still small voice, he'll help you when you have to make a choice, he will never, G major 7, never, ever, ever leave you if you let him be your guide. So that's kind of how that works, okay? But the main thing is that the person who's singing, when they get to the end of their line, they hold out, always, always listen to the still small voice, and they hold that up. Person 2 is, he'll help you when you have to make a choice, and he holds that out. And then the 3rd person comes in, and he will never, ever, ever leave you if you let him. And then everybody can come in on, be your guide, and you can split 3-part harmony there. Be your guide, be your guide, be your guide, be your guide. Those are all possibilities for whatever you like, okay? And in the end, you got this 3-part harmony going. Guide, 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 and it's really pretty when they split, okay? So let me kind of break that back up a little bit, and then you start with the 2nd verse again. You can tell I'm losing my voice. Hope I make it through. Okay, so I'm going to back up to the end of the 1st verse, go through the descant, and start right in the 2nd verse. And I'm going to be all 3 voices, and I'm going to have to breathe where there's not really a good place to take a breath, so it's going to be really awkward, but pay attention to the guitar because that's the important part of this. Okay, ready? In its light, oh, choose the right, and God will bless you ever. Always, always listen to the still small voice. He'll help you when you have to make a choice, and he will never, ever, ever leave you if you let him be your guide. I forgot to tell you something about the guitar. I just noticed it. So you do bass 3, twins 3, and I'm on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I do a B, then I go to the B minor. 5 is my bass note now, and I'm still doing 5, 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I'm going 5, 3, twins 3, twins 3. Twins are 1 and 2 together. And then the G major 7 that's open, no it's not, sorry, not yet. It's G major 7, the 6, 5, and 1 on the 2nd fret. Same thing, 6 is now your bass note. So it was 4, then it's 5, now it's 6. So 5, 4, so go back to the D. 4, 4, 3, twins 3, twins 3, 4, 3, twins 3, twins 3, B minor 7. 5, 3, twins 3, twins 3, 5, 3, twins 3, twins 3, G major 7. 6, 3, twins 3, twins 3, 6, 3, twins 3, twins 3, then open, okay? And I'm sure there's a name for that. It's probably an E minor 7th, but we're not playing 5, so it doesn't matter. That's my best guess. Okay, but the point is I want you to move off of 1, 2, 3 and move into 2, 3, 4. And 6 is still your bass note, and it's a really pretty sound. Be your, then you go to an A, 7th, and you can strum slowly, or you can pick it and let everybody kind of hold it for a second. Then you come in on the 2nd verse. I'm going to go through this a little faster. Choose the right, let no spirit of digression, except for when I have to breathe. Overcome you in the evil hour. There's a right and a run to every question. It takes more air to get those notes out, so I'm having to breathe more because I'm really low, so I can hit the high notes later, but either way I don't have much air tonight. Okay, G. Choose the right, choose the right, let wisdom mark the way before. In its light, oh, choose the right, and God will bless you ever. Always, always listen to the still small voice. He'll help you when you have to make a choice, and he will never, ever, right into the chorus without a break at all. So God will, you repeat the chorus, okay? So you've just done the chorus and then you kind of repeat it, okay? So, and God will bless you evermore. Choose the right, choose the right. Let wisdom mark the way before. In its light, oh, choose the right. And God will bless you. And we're going to hold this. You're going to hold a seventh twice instead of once. Ever. Now you're going to have one person sing more. They're going to hold it that long. And someone else is going to be going, always, always, always listen to the still small voice. And what I do is I have whoever's singing more, one or two people, more, and then they come in on the word the still small voice. So maybe you have 4 people, so 2 people would hold more, and then 2 people would come and sing always, always, always listen to, and then everybody comes in the still small voice, but then they split the still small voice, the still small voice, or this is the hardest part for the sopranos, the still small voice, because it's a bit of a jump, but at the end you have voice, 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 really pretty. Okay, I'm going to back up and kind of play that so you can kind of see where the over top people kind of start singing. It's a terrible way to explain it, but here we go. I got to swallow. Take a breath. Here we go. Okay. And God will bless you ever, always, oh, it's terrible. Okay, that was a terribly sung version, but hopefully you can get the gist of the guitar parts. Go to YouTube and hear how all the parts fit together, but that's the guitar. So hopefully that was clear enough for you. It's kind of awkward with all the voices and everything, but anyway, hopefully you got enough of the gist of it. So, all right, enjoy that song. It's a really pretty song, and it's great for inspirational times in people's lives or gatherings or anything like that where the guitar can be played and people can sing and you can feel the spirit and make good choices in your life. Thanks.